What's up, YouTube? Just came back from from Seattle back home, and yesterday was the regionals in Seattle. I barely found out that I was ranked 35th, good enough to be in the top 48 for our regionals. So I got my national invite, and I was pretty happy about getting the invite, but overall, I was not satisfied with the tournament overall. It was just bad with the new rule that you can have different color sleeves for your extra deck. So you had that the same color, the same type of sleeves, or the same brand of sleeves. Like if you buy Player's Choice sleeves, you have to have for your extra side deck and main. And so it was unique. So a lot of people went on time because of that issue, or little other issues overall. And I was running Evil Swarm, so yeah, my record was 6-2-1. I only had two losses in the first round and the seventh round, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Round one, I lost on time because my opponent couldn't attack, and I couldn't attack either. So basically, he was just stalling, just waiting for me to deck out, and it was just bad. Round seven, I just got destroyed by dragons. He drew very well, and I couldn't stop that. Game one, I made a mistake and cost me both games. So yeah, I'll start with the deck profile. With the monsters, I was running three Mandragora, and basically the Cyber Dragon is always useful. One Thunderbird, one Old Lantern. These two cards were really good. This guy avoids a lot of traps, so it was really good. Or any monster effects. And this would be my Exile Force. The whole day, every time I drew him, attack, and then if the special mean anything, I'll just pop it. It was really good. Next up is Ricurgian. This is basically your caster and your reinforcements of the army from the graveyard. So you need to run three, and here is important. Through caster, so you want to summon him and then Evil Swarm to make your plays, especially when you go into Kirkian. So you summon, summon, and summon. So those are important cards that you need, especially you want to open with caster at least in the opening hand or anytime you want. We'll run the 3 vanillas, which is the 3 heliotrope. Even if you draw him, he's actually good. 1950 gets over Thunder King or any other monster. So he is really good. Next one will be my Rescue Rabbit, which is that not that bad. It's not a dead draw or anything. You can just if you draw two of them in your hand, you can send them back with the trap card. So you basically he's alive. One Fat Bigler and 3 Maxis. These are basically to stop spam decks, and this is just to stop anything that you can stop. So let's start the monsters. Magic cards, I ran 1 Book of Moon, 1 Reinforced with the Army, 1 Forbidden Lance, Dark Hole, and 3 Infestation. So basically you're running 4 lances, and it'll keep all your monsters alive. And pretty much that's the 7, I believe. 7 magic cards for the deck, and they're really good. Traps, I ran 1 Deck Devastation, Money Eradicator. The whole purpose of this is for key matchups like in spell books, prophecies, my bad, or other heavy magic or trap card decks, which been seen around, like against Fire Fist, wipe out the traps. Against spell books, their magic cards, and then anything that you believe has hand traps or monsters under 15. This basically reveals their hand, the field, and now you can play around things if you want or not. So this is basically your new trap dish, but better. Infection, your reinforced army for evil swans. One Starlight Road, one safe zone, one soul warning, one trap hole, one turn to tribute. Those are the cards that I ran one of each because I could only run one of each. I could have run more safe zones, but one was fun to me. Starlight Road, just in case multiple destruction cards. So you never know. So I ran that one since I run a lot of traps. Two Phoenix Chains. I run one Baylor and two of these just to help me out, just to stop the attacks or any monster effects that are gonna be a problem. 2D prisons to stop any attack and get rid of the problem. 2 Mirror Force. Like I said, OTKs are pretty common now, so those will help me out. So that's the main deck. Pretty much it dealt it dealt a lot of damage to a lot of players, and it got me a good record overall. So I'm pretty confident in that deck. Extra deck, one Stardust for Solid Road, Cowboy, this Dweller, Nightmare, Dire Wolf, Black Ship, Corn, one Thanatos, Bahamut, Kibito, Duopian, Pearl, Ouroboros. Those basically pretty much. I didn't run my Ice Stroke. I totally forget to put it in, but I didn't think I needed it. I didn't use that much of my extra deck besides Opian the most. I only used Bahamut once the whole tournament. Dire Wolf once the whole tournament. The Cowboy once. Stardust once. Pearl once. And yeah, that was basically it for the other extra deck cards. I used Ophian the most, and he pretty much took it all the way home. Side deck, I ran 3 MST for back row, 1 Soul Drain, 1 Macro, 2 Imperial Iron Walls, 2 Ghost in Match, 2 Droll and Lockbird, 2 Electric Virus, 1 Thunder King, and 1 Gorse. My side deck wasn't the greatest. It happens to do the job at hand. Like I had different matchups. Royal Decree was a big pain. So I pretty much got over that thing with MSTs and Dire Wolf and pretty much my side deck was doing work, especially Imperial Iron Wall and MSTs. I side deck a lot, but I never drew into them. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. But you gotta work with what you get, and pretty much it got me my wins. I was 6-2-1. Not proud of it. I could have done better, but it is what it is. But I hope I'll see more people, and the regionals will be better. It wasn't prepared properly, and yeah, this is from Taming of the World, and I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile and subscribe, and maybe like the video too. Thank you.